Welcome back to the Big Ranch Show. Thank you for joining me. I know I've been away for a bit. Um, Hopefully, I'll be back pretty soon. But I want to give you a quick little update on some of the things going on in the world, especially in the world of politics here in the U.S. So, in a quick little video, here we go. First off, yesterday, Trump won the Iowa caucuses, putting him, of course, as the front runner that the GOP has had Donald Trump for a long time. Because for some reason, people think he's a great person. They think he's a great president, think he'd be a great person for this country. Because they don't understand what they're voting for. They don't understand that they're voting for the complete destruction of our republic. They don't understand that. It's absolutely depressing, but it's the facts. They're letting their hate of the other drive them on who to vote for and what to vote for. They don't realize what's in Project 2025. They don't care. All they care about is Trump hates the people they hate, therefore they're going to vote for him. Yesterday there were other options on the table from Nikki Haley um, to a guy named, I think, Rick Binkin, I believe he was. He was a sane Republican, as were about 15 other people. Absolutely sane individuals who, as Republicans, would not destroy this country. That, yes, I would disagree with, and yes, would cause problems for my community, but they would not destroy the country. In other news, in Israel, Netanyahu and his autocratic, theocratic nut jobs of a government have decided that they will not um, do a deal with Hamas for the rest of the hostages, that it just would give up too much. And do you want to know what they would have given up? The only requirement for the hostages was for them to stop killing Gazans. And Israel said no. And that's absolutely heartbreaking. Over 30,000 people of Gaza have been murdered by the Israeli apartheid regime just since October 7th. Now, yes, what Hamas did on October 7th was absolutely abhorrent and should be widely condemned. But at the same time, what Israel is doing should be condemned as well. They've killed 30,000 people, almost 50% of which have been children, and 65% have been women and children. Only 10% have been people associated with Hamas. The other 90% have been innocent civilians caught in the middle. In budget news for the U.S., it appears that Congress has avoided a shutdown um, in the coming month because, well, obviously the Republicans have decided they don't have to follow the rules or follow the agreements that they agreed to. Because back before December, remember, right before Christmas, we were supposed to have a government shutdown, and it got averted because we had a deal. And that deal was made by the previous Speaker of the House. Everything was good to go. It limited the amount of spending, it capped the spending for 2025 at the same levels of 2024, basically a overall cut in the budget. And these are good ideas. Capping capping some things is good, I think. I think we got to decide what's reasonable to cap though. But you know what? Nobody goes away from a compromise deal liking what they get. That's the whole kind of the way compromise works. Each each side gets a little bit of what they want, but they also give a little bit to the other side. And in budget talks, that's how it works. And that I understand. But after making that deal that capped 2025 fiscal year spending at the same as fiscal year 2024 and cleared the way, the Republicans have decided they're not going to follow that agreement. They're not going to abide by their agreement that they forced upon the Democrats. All sad stuff. But I can tell you right now, things are what they are. I have Republican friends of mine who are absolutely dismayed at what they're seeing in their party. But some of them are fiscally conservative people, socially liberal, but fiscally conservative. So they have a hard time finding themselves in the Democratic camp. Some of them will cast a vote for Joe Biden in disgust, but they'll do it. Many of them are just not going to vote. Or some of them will end up falling in line and voting for Donald Trump anyway. The danger of Donald Trump is real. This is not some fictional fever dream that liberals have cooked up. Donald Trump has said the things he will do, and I'm not going to rehash them here. Because if you've been watching this channel, you know. Anyhow, y'all have a great day. I'll see you down the road. Hopefully, I'll be back next week.